who is making us an angel food blueberry dream cake.
Wow.
They
Look
go
what
together.
nice.
Please welcome back cookbook author Jessie Sheehan. Welcome back, Jessie. And I love you dressed in the same color as the blueberry
I
frosting
thought about
we're
it.
gonna put on top.
I wanted some matching.
Yeah, I love it. I like it when you match your segments.
Me too.
That you're
Me
making.
too.
Joining Cam at the counter is Kimmy and Maria. And Maria's already eating.
Things I've never thought about in the kitchen is to match my clothes with
I
what
know,
I gotta
Next
work on
time
it.
you're doing a segment in the kitchen, you better match the eggplant parmesan or whatever.
Exactly.
All right, we're gonna get started on this cake because it takes a second to make, but it's worth it. So over here we have whisked together some egg whites.
Exactly. So we're making an angel food cake today, and the thing about angel food cakes is the only way that they are leavened, the only way that they rise is through egg whites, through beating them. So what we have done, guys, is we have beaten our egg whites with some sugar and some cream of tartar and a little bit of vanilla.
And you want them really, really stiff.
Correct, and that's what we've done. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna, we're gonna move this into this bowl because we're gonna add our flour. And the same thing holds true for the flour. When we added our sugar to these egg whites, we added it slowly because that helps to bring give the whites all their lift. And when we have the flour, we're gonna add it slowly as well.
So
yeah, perfect. Sift. Yes, please, please. And it's interesting, we've already sifted this once along with sugar and a little bit of salt, but we're gonna sift it twice.
And you really just fold, huh?
Correct. Want me to take over for a sec? Wow. So we try to do it gently. I like to turn the bowl and sort of down the middle.
I mean, that's a big bowl.
Yes. What did you say?
Do you recommend doing a metal bowl? I'm sorry.
Oh no. I mean, you know, honestly, if I'm doing it at home, I might just keep it in the stand mixer. Okay. But because we're doing it on TV, we're doing it this way. Okay. Perfect.
There you go. Here,
Thank you.
Keep spinning.
You think
would you like this?
Spin? I think yes. You like this? It's like down the middle, around the side.
I like how you did that. That's nice.
That's fancy, right?
But there is a technique there. That's
yes. Now, guys, what we're going to do is we are going to add it to our angel food pan, which is really fun. Check this out. These are the legs of the pan. The reason an angel food cake pan has legs is, again, after we take this out of the oven, after it's baked, we are going to cool it upside down. No joke, peeps.
If you don't have an angel food
pan, if you don't have an angel food pan, you can use a loaf pan. But I highly recommend investing in one of these. Not terribly expensive and worth it. All right.
So how long does it go in the oven?
We put this into the oven for 35 to 40 minutes. And
at what temperature?
At 350. And we pop it out when it's lightly browned on top, like this.
Right.
And we then immediately
flip it over to cool.
Correct.
However, if your angel food cake pan does not have feet,
correct.
Jessie has a very cool way to cool the cake upside down. Watch this.
We're not going to drink this, although I wish we could. Yeah, I know.
Just drink the wine.
Watch this. So what you do, literally, is put your cake upside down.
Isn't that funny?
I won't lie. Every time I do this, I think it's going to fall out. But I swear to God, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
And what this does is because we've gotten all this rise in the cake, if we just lay it on the bottom, it
won't be. It'll be like me. It won't be a fluffy angel food cake.
But here we have fluff. So we do this.
So after that cools, we cut it in half.
Yes. Look at this beauty, guys.
And we frost it with our beautiful blueberry.
So this recipe I love. You make a really you know what? I'll use a spoon. You make a really easy blueberry jam on the stovetop with blueberries and sugar and a little water.
Okay.
And then after that cooks down and the blueberries get kind of jammy and loose, you stick that in the fridge and it basically turns into like a compote or a jam.
But what is it? What's the other stuff? Is the
and then once it's cooled, you put it into whipped cream.
Okay, I was going to say.
Gotcha. Now while you're doing that and
my gosh,
looking
so
around
fun.
your cooling angel food cake here, you've got an entire. I'm like looking around here. You've got an entire cookbook.
Can't see
the Vintage Baker. It's filled with great modern recipes, modern takes on vintage recipes, right?
Sure. So
what do we have there?
There you have the Mexican hot chocolate Bavarian pie.
Oh my goodness.
So a Bavarian pie is basically a pie that is made, it sort of comes together with a little bit of gelatin. I put a lot of Mexican, thank you, Debbie. I put a lot of Mexican hot chocolate spices in both the meringue and in the chocolate itself. Oh, we're onto the silver cake with pink frosting. My absolute fave. That's a white cake with pink frosting that I adore and that I would love to come and make with you sometime because because then I could wear pink.
That's right.
And you can wear pink. Oh, Cameron's going to wear pink. Cameron will be in silver, I'll be in pink. Yeah, we're going to look great.
That one.
Okay, so that's called the coconut Blitz torte. I love that cake. It's coconut cake 2 layers that you put a coconut meringue on top of, and then you literally bake the meringue and the cake together. Pull it out and fill it with coconut whipped cream.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, you don't mess around over there.
I know, right?
And look at how quickly she's icing this.
I know.
I was just going to say, in the time it took you to take us on that little tour,
she's frosted
pretty
the whole
much
thing
finished, right?
Yes, I feel my skills are not quite what they should be, but I'm a little distracted.
You're doing a great
Okay,
job.
thank
Are you kidding?
Thank you. A little messy. The beauty of this also, guys, the reason we have our parchment paper here, thanks, Debbie. The reason we have our parchment paper is I can make a bit of a mess and then pull out the paper, and it will be nice and smooth.
Wow.
So here we go. We want to see that, Mr.
Oh, yeah.
And you could put the wine bottle in there.
Back in it if you wanted.
I think we should put the wine in our bellies. And there you go.
Look at that,
No, it doesn't look. Wait till you taste it.
It's beautiful.
It's delicious, Deb. You're going to love it.
So light.
Full recipe, everybody. You guys have a bite, and I'm going to tell everyone where to find it. It's at hallmarkchannel.com.